Hi, you guys. Leanne Holitza from the Healing Studio with our weekly Oracle check-in. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Let's see what the week is going to bring us. If you haven't done this with me before, just type me please in the comments and you will get a card. I will get to as many people as I can during this time. I've almost always 100% unless I accidentally skip somebody and then I kind of mention you in the comments later. So feel free. Just know the hack is that it'll look like everybody's coming from YouTube because they are at the top of the list. YouTube lets you comment early. So I'm on the three different platforms with this. And if you go to YouTube, hit subscribe and the little bell button, it'll tell you when I'm going live. And then you can end up on the top of the list, perhaps. So now everybody knows the secret. Okay, so let's see. Let's talk a little bit about the events for the week at the Healing Studio. We've got there's a sound healing tonight, which still has a few spots, and then we have our usual second second Tuesday sound bath, and then a third Sunday sound bath. We've got some clarity breath work on February 16th coming from 7 to 8. That's a new thing that the studio is offering. Of course, we've got the new moon ritual coming. So we have a lot of different things planned as always. So if you're interested, you can check it out. Some stuff, if you're not local, you can still attend virtually. So not the sound baths or the clarity breathwork that I just mentioned, though. Okay, so there's where you can find out more. Let's do our check-in for the week. And then, let me show you our friends. Okay, watermelon tourmaline. It's called that because it's pink on the inside, green on the outside. For a little self-esteem and a little uplifting. And then I'm going to use Amanda Ellis's ancestral spray today. We're going to ask the ancestors to help us thought form, blink an eye, change our reality. Okay, into the positive. Okay, let's see what the week brings. As we do this, this is going to be our collective reading. And then we'll move into our singular readings. Okay, today for the singular readings, I'm using the Flower Evolution cards, which I need to get more of here in the office. All right, here we go. Okay, beginning of the week, honesty upside down, being courageous. A lot of times this card is mostly speaking about honesty towards ourselves. Being honest with ourselves about what we've been hanging on to, what we've been dragging ourselves down with, being brave enough to tell ourselves to dig into those limiting thoughts and make something different or new. Okay, so a little self-reflection at first. Okay, the surrender card. This is our helper card. Okay, so surrender to the things that are not in your control. Surrender to the things that are not meant to be controlled. Give back to others what they need to do. Do what's yours to do, but don't surrender your actual work. Okay. So this week, this card is saying find the balance between surrendering what is the work you want to do and what is somebody else's to do. Okay. Okay. End of the week. Wow. We're really kind of in a calling out week. This integrity card at the end of the week, basically, this is talking about being authentic. So we talk about that honesty card and the integrity card together. This week is a week we're going to be really called to do what's ours to do. Don't consent to things that are not things you wish to continue. Don't talk about them. Don't perpetuate them. Just get away from them. Okay. So by the end of the week, we are really working on our own authentic decisions, not just the have tos and shoulds and obligatory energies, but the things we authentically are here to do. Okay. So there's the start. Let's see what brings us to the next. All right. So here you go. I'm going to have you pick 1, 2, 3 first. Okay. This is your start of your personal reading. If you're watching later, hi, thank you. And if you're watching now, hi. I love that you guys are all here with me today. I'm going to call out who's at the bottom of the list right now. So I got a Gina at the top and a Gina at the bottom. So that's another reminder just to pay attention to that side of the screen when the names pop up, because we sometimes have the same name people. So hi, Gina. Hi, Denise. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Stephanie. Those are some of the names that are kind of towards the bottom of the list. Just know I'm coming. But here's your first card, everyone. And also just listen to other messages that might be for you. Okay. Okay. So this week you're going to pick. And this is going to be based on visual reference, like what resonates. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so which card feels like it's yours this week? Okay, so really feel into it. Okay, so 1, if you picked 1, you picked the pink lotus. Okay, this card is basically all about divine wisdom. It enhances everything, and it's basically taking a spiritual path to life. It's basically a catalyst for all other flower essence. So this is kind of just saying divine wisdom, look within this week. Okay, if you picked this one, number 2, you picked the night blooming Sirius, which is about being fearless and taking the leap. Goes really well with that honesty, courageous card, because this is basically saying, look at your limiting beliefs, look at what's holding you back, look at old habits and patterns, and then be honest with yourself, surrender some of that stuff so you can have the life that you say you want. If you picked 3, you picked the Arctic lupine, which is about being deep, deep peace and feeling supported, and to feel kind of like, if you've had too much on your plate, this is the flower essence that's going to kind of calm and nurture you this week. Okay. All right. There's our start. Let's get going with the personal readings. All right, Gina. See, this is what I said. That side of the screen, names. Okay. Gina, you're going to be working this week on, oh, you're getting 2 cards. And if they start coming in 3s, you guys, we got to all look at them as a group. Okay. So Euphrasia, which is about being decisive and trusting yourself. And you got Rose, which was also nurturing yourself and being attentive to your own fears and emotional scars. So make a decision, be gentle with yourself about the decisions. Okay. All right. Cece, you are going to be working with the nectarine blossom, sweetness and friendships, getting around, camaraderie, being of service, kind of getting out of your own inflammatory process of emotionally. Give yourself some space to lean on your friends. Maybe even look for a volunteer opportunity so that you can feel kind of into your own abundance. Okay. Taryn, you are working with wild hawkweed, okay? Wholeness, falling in love with yourself. This card is for self-sufficiency, okay? And falling for who you are, you're really allowing yourself to really just nurture who you are as a person, okay? Kimberly, for you this week, your focus is going to be, see, this is when they start throwing things together. Okay, so same thing with Taryn. They want to keep talking, okay? This is inspiring love with yourself, okay? Craving love from the outside oftentimes means we need love from the inside first. And this is kind of like releasing attachment and neediness, not needing that love from anybody else, but really just getting in touch with yourself, okay? So both Taryn and Kimberly, that's going to be your focus this week, okay? Again, we might start to see certain cards pop up over and over, okay? Like this one, we've already seen it before, Euphrasia, okay? This one's intuition, feeling decisive, trusting yourself, getting rid of hesitation. Okay, so this week, make some decisions and give yourself the opportunity to just be decisive. Once you've decided, just go. Okay, Nicole, you're getting 2 cards. All right, first one is the night searing bloomist. So he's blooming Sirius. If you saw this at the beginning, if you picked 2, you got it again. It's time to take the leap. Personal growth, courage, and then you also got Yarrow, which is getting out of that's a digital detox, get away from the computer and do the leap that's kind of more about outside nature, that kind of thing. Okay. Addison, you're going to work this week on Pink Spirea, which is letting your inner child play, laughter, permission to be a child, permission to be having more playful fun, just fun. Doesn't have to have any kind of adult agenda. Just play. Seth, your focus this week is fireweed, recovery, and forgiving someone. Okay, so heartache, painful heartache. This week could be a good week to kind of let that go. Remember the honesty card telling us that we have to be honest with ourselves about how we have let people hurt us, or we have given too much of our own power away to someone else to say we're lovable. Okay. Tanya, you're going to work with the date palm flower, which is about freedom from extremes, shifting the paradigm. Okay. So getting out of, being overly responsible, getting out of the habit, get honest with yourself. Where are you doing this to yourself? Balance the caring too much versus the caring, enough kind of thing. All right. That seems to be the week, by the way. All right. Courtney. Arctic lupine. If you picked 3 at the beginning, they're doubling down with you. You have a lot going on, and this card is telling you that you have a deep inner peace coming your way. Safety, protection to face life's challenges. Okay, so even if you got a lot going on, the spirit has your back this week. Really trust it. Look for spirit in the small things. Okay, Kelly. You're going to work with the Bodhi tree this week, which is boundless, unconditional love. Okay. So this is about patience, about accepting others as they are, to love them as they are, not needing to change people. It's being tender. It's being open to the fact that, sometimes people do things we don't love, but we can, if we really love them and we want them in our life, it's important to be kind and tender with them. Okay. Matthew, you're going to work on the pomegranate flower, which is to detox and strengthen yourself, get yourself into a balance. Notice if you've had overall physical toxic overload, and this week would be a good week to decompress that if you can. Okay. Janice, Hanel, and Donnie. I think you mean Janelle. Okay. It's a good thing I know you. Janice, you're going to get away from that computer as much as you can. Okay. This is Yara is saying, revitalize your body, clarify your body, give yourself a little opportunity to be away from digital toxicity. Okay. Janelle is going to work on the Berta Paradise, which is quieting your mind, quiet, meditative mind, moving from head to heart, feeling deeply in, those kinds of spots. Donnie, your focus this week is going to be the passion flower. I love this flower. It's healing sleep and resting more. Okay. So it's kind of, it helps with anxiety. It helps with not sleeping well. So it's a good week to kind of rest as much as you can so that you can recover from whatever life has thrown at you. Diane, your helper for the week is Rose. Okay. So this is tenderness and nurturing yourself, just a little extra love and comfort. And, letting some emotional wounds and scars heal this week. Okay. When you surrender to the fact that maybe, you did feel hurt, but maybe you gave the power to somebody to hurt you, time to take that power back this week. Okay. Patty, you got 2 cards, and this is 3rd time's a charm for the Yarrow, you guys. So this is basically get away from the screens as much as you can. Okay. Natural vitality from the natural worlds. Okay. And then you got wild hawkweed, which is also the 3rd time we've seen this. So Patty brought our boo, 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 big messages right for the week for all of us. Okay. Wholeness, fall in love with yourself, give yourself, don't look for where you're being needy to others, get away from the screens, especially those likes, right? Those videos that you watch or whatever, and finding connection that way. You can just get away from that stuff this week as you're watching me on whatever channel you're watching, right? Get it back away from the computer after we're done. Okay, Carrie, you got navel orange blossom. Okay, so warmth, and it's good to be alive. Engagement. This is if you're feeling uninspired this week, you're getting the option to be inspired again. Surrender to inspiration. Let yourself be unburdened from having that life that's so burdensome, and instead go get inspired. Okay, Heidi, you're going to work on Bird of Paradise and focus. Get it done is what this card says. There's words on the back, see, and it literally says, get it done. Okay, so motivation. This card is going to help you, especially as you get honest with yourself about your own procrastination. Really give yourself an opportunity to focus. Stephanie, you're going to work with Gardenia this week, which is shifting your perspective and transforming weaknesses into strength. Working with your shadow side and your perceived weaknesses. Okay. What you perceive to be weak may not be the actual truth, might be your source of power. Okay. Might be your exploration of power. Kimberly and Zoe. Kimberly, You got the white water lily, awareness, sharpen your senses, okay? Feeling more connected to everything. Something's preventing you from really seeing. And this honesty card this week is telling you to give that up and really truly clear the vision, okay? Zoe, your weekly energy is Mandevilla. Okay, acceptance and falling in love with what is, really deep appreciation for the present time. Just being as present as you can. What's happened has happened. What's going to happen is going to happen. Today, we are just being with ourselves. Tiff, for you this week, your guides are asking you to focus on peony, magnetism and abundance and prosperity, gratitude, elegance, gracefulness, acceptance, some prosperity coming your way. That's nice. I love hearing that. All right, Natalie, you're going to be working with the Firestar Orchid, wild creativity, thinking outside the box. Okay, innovation for you this week. Okay, so get innovative. Think of something that's never been thought of before. Sit with your heart and ask your heart what it wants to give the world. Okay. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and block the little troll that asks to DM. Please do not pay attention to the DMs there that say private message me. They're not related to me. Okay, Sam. Oh, Sam, you got 3. Okay, you got the date palm flower. So freedom from extremes. We saw this already. Moment to moment awareness. Don't worry. Okay, balance, self-absorbed versus enmeshed. You've also got yucca, which is hidden potential and uncovering your secret talents. When you stop being shy, what do you bring? And stop thinking about everybody else. What do you get? And then finally, strength and detox your physical body. Okay. Lack of creative energy might be coming from that kind of heaviness. So focus this week on those 3 themes. Whew, it's a lot. Christy, Kira, and Finn. Christy, white water lily and awareness, sharpening your senses. It's the same thing Kimberly got. Okay. So lack of awareness or clarity is being offered to you this week if you surrender to what's not yours to pay attention to. Kira, you've got dandelion, which is resolving tension. Okay, so this is relaxation and joyful presence. Okay, so this can even be like tension in your neck and shoulders. Oh, relax this week. Okay, Finn, you're going to work with trumpet vine, effortless speech and freeing your voice, being able to discuss your inner feelings, having difficult conversations in a kind way. So letting people know in a kind way how you're feeling. Okay. Whoop. I gotta. Okay. Melissa, you're going to be working with Grevillea, fearless speech and speaking your mind. Okay. So basically, same thing. Come out of your shell, express, enhance, engaging with others. Use your voice to magnetize situations to yourself. Speak what you truly are, be really honest. Terry, you're going to work with nasturtium, being spontaneous and variety. Okay. Too much of the routine can be a problem. So this week you're being asked to do something out of your routine. Okay. Crystal, you're going to be working with jade succulent this week. Okay. You have unique talents and ideas that need to come out this week. It's time for you to work on that clarity of what you want and expansion of your chi energy. So now that you've done what you've done, go get some more inspiration in yourself and offer yourself as that kind of inspired version of you. Robin, Pink Lotus, if you picked one at the beginning, you're getting this again, okay? It's basically inspiring you to use your daily life to wake yourself up, see the spirit of truth all around you, give yourself some extra time and energy to love yourself. Okay, Hong Kong Orchid for Austin, self-acceptance and expression of self, okay? Feeling comfortable with yourself this week, really working on that, being honest with where you are making yourself uncomfortable. Jordan, you're working with African Daisy and being playful and silly. Okay, this is also recognition of your own talents and gifts and that they are yours to offer to the world in service. Lisa, I better speed myself up a little bit here. We got a list. Okay, I see you down there, Laura and Andrea and Afshin. I see you all. Okay, Red Clover, empathy. You are invincible, Lisa. You have been, come to times stressed to be, time to be fiercely compassionate, especially with yourself. Okay. Especially with yourself right now. This is a good time to have your own back. Kalina, you're going to focus this week on the Bodhi tree, which is boundless love and unconditional love, and not needing to judge anybody else for who they are in order to love them. Everybody deserves love. You don't have to bring everybody into your life. You can set boundaries if somebody's not meant to be there, but you can do it out of a loving boundary versus a judgmental boundary. Aaron, you are working on red hibiscus, which is fresh perspectives and hitting the refresh button. It's a sense of a new start for you. Okay. So the hibiscus this week is focusing on what would a new start feel like and how can you start doing it? Surrender to what isn't yours. Okay. Karen, healing sleep more. Okay. Being overworked or your nerves are frazzled. This card is asking you to just be in touch with deep calm. Surrender, calm down, dial it down when you can. Okay. Ian, you brought us Yarrow for the fourth time. Get away from the screen, get clarity of mind, get off your cell phone, back away after we're done with the video, of course. Okay. You're going to get the whitewater lily, which is awareness and sharpening your senses. This is the third time we've seen this one as well. So something's preventing you from really seeing kind of walls around you. Notice those walls. Be honest with those walls this week and really let yourself step into an actual new perspective, fresh seeing. That's for all of us, by the way. Charlie, you've got also whitewater lily. I shuffled, I tell you. So everything around you is connected. It's sharper senses, hearing, seeing, smelling, seeing everything as part of the spiritual, physical experience. Okay, so that's the fourth time we've seen that, you guys. So this week, touch base with yourself as a physical human and as the divine experiencing the human experience. Okay, white magnolia for you, Miranda. It's the spiritual fulfillment. You are divine. Something in your life is changing in a big way. And if you can be honest with yourself and surrender to that change, not control it, it will go much easier. Okay. All right, Joe. Joe, you got Jasmine, self-appreciation. You are beautiful. Okay. Magnetism to yourself. Be just in your own beauty, in your own love for yourself. It's okay. We all have our own little negative energies. Just love yourself this week. Focus on it. Third time's a charm for this rose for Eli and for all of us now. Tenderness, a little extra love and comfort, a little kindness and attentive sweetness. Don't worry about feeling ignored or unloved. Belief that life is a struggle. It isn't. Just let yourself just embrace that rose energy this week. Chloe, you're going to work on third time's a charm on this one too. Pink lotus. Look within. Your spiritual path is in yourself. Okay. Be more compassionate, be more loving. That's the divine energies. See where you can do that and surrender to where you can't. If you can't, surrender to judging another. Just get away from them. Don't look at them. Okay, Patty, you got nectarine blossom, and this is telling you to get around your friends. Okay, to be able to be also in an energy of tolerance and affection and know that everybody's doing their best and everybody wants to connect, that kind of thing. All right. Stephanie, you've got pomegranate flower, which is strength and detox and re-energize. This is the third time we've seen it. So this is basically feeling fatigued, feeling exhausted, taking stress on for other people. That's over. Self-expression, vitality through cleansing your energy, putting up good boundaries. Okay, so third time's a charm for all of us, but in particular for you this week. Okay, Deanna, you got the African daisy. Go be silly, playful, recognize your own talents in a playful way. Okay, so play as you surrender. Denise, your weekly focus is going to be, you got two cards. You got Yarrow for the fifth time for all of us. Get away from the screen, help your body's natural vitality by getting into more natural patterns. And Pink Spirea, laughter, letting your inner child play, a little more fun, lightheartedness, playfulness. I'm seeing get the Tupperware drawer out and organize and stack it differently like a little kid. Just get away from the screen as best we can this week, you guys. All right. Papaya flower for you, Gina. Okay, receptivity, gentle is powerful, balancing feminine, masculine aspects. Okay, so don't cooperate instead of compete this week. Okay, so really notice, be honest with yourself where you've been putting yourself in kind of a rigid, holding energy. I've really been trying to hold myself accountable to this too. It's not easy to let stuff go sometimes when you feel really hurt and justified in your hurt, but this week is a week to just kind of put that down. Okay. Naomi, you've got the white water lily for the fourth time or fifth time today. So sharpen your senses, awareness, okay? Transform your ordinary perception into seeing the magic, okay? So everybody, this is for all of us. See the magic in absolutely everything. It really is magical out there. Okay, Joan, you got Birds of Paradise, which is about quieting your mind and coming, especially like those nighttime ideas that are just like coming when you're quiet. Like this is a good week to just be like, calm those nighttime thoughts. Okay. That it'll help you focus on that. Surrender those thoughts. Hannah, Gravilia. Okay. So this is the third time. So for all of us, fearless speech for you this week. Speak your mind. Be authentic in your everyday interaction. So you remember that authenticity is kind of we're marching towards that towards the end of the week. So use your voice to be authentic. Carly, you're going to work on Magnolia, Pink Magnolia. This is self-care. Okay. So this is really, really taking good care of yourself this week. Life-affirming choices, like my guides like to say. All right, I'm going to take this as a me please from Afshin. But if you guys are lingering and you're still watching and you want a card, we have a few minutes left. So go ahead and type me please. But I'm coming to Afshin, Andrea, and Laura are on my list still. But if you haven't typed me please, feel free. Okay. Mountain Laurel for you, Afshin. Okay, so take comfort and let it all hang out. Don't hold on too tightly this week. Have confidence and mental freedom and play big this week. Okay, really surrendering that, and that's the message of the week, anyways. So there you go. Okay, Andrea, you're going to be focusing on the Bird of Paradise. Focus, get it done. Something's on your to-do list that is now ready. Get honest with yourself about your procrastination energies and get it done. It's time. So you've been getting kind of like a hold on, not yet kind of message, I think. And now I feel like you're getting a go. Okay, now go. Laura, you're going to work on Jade Succulent. Okay. Being as present as you can for what's coming next. This is also a new vitality that's going to come through. It's like feeling present, feeling seen, no longer feeling ambivalent about things, instead being expansive. Okay. So that hesitation energy is dissipating. So nice. Okay. Got Lucky and Isla. Lucky, you're going to work on Mandevilla acceptance, fall in love with what is, be as peaceful in the present moment as you possibly can. That's where you will find freedom. Presence. Okay, Isla, your focus for the week. And again, you guys, I have about 90 seconds left in our time together. So if you're still watching and you want a card, feel free to, and you haven't put your name up there, or if you think you put your name and I missed you, feel free to put your name up again, because this is my perceived end of the list. Isla, you brought for us the Jade Succulent again. So it's a message for all of us. Presence, go for it. Take that new idea that you want to come out and go for it. This is no more hesitation, no more shyness. It's bringing whatever you're shy about and bringing it your own unique presence to it. Okay. That's the best thing you can do for yourselves, is be present with yourselves. So I feel like you guys, with all the cards that we're getting this week, we're really getting the message. Like, we are responsible for our own thoughts. We're responsible for what we let happen to us. Are responsible for what is our talent to give to the world. So just kind of being aware that that's what we're going to be doing. And when we put all of that together, what that really truly means is that we're using our intuitive, spiritual, heart-based knowing to make our decisions for us rather than our fear-based decisions, which is always a good idea, right? So give yourself an opportunity to really balance out, that energy of self-appreciation, but also self-accountability. Okay. All right, you guys, go be amazing. I'll see you next week.